Let's play the top 20 most dominant Olympians ever. You, of course, know the rules. The robots do the painting, you do the guessing. I do give some confusing clues along the way. So these might start a little tough because we're talking about the 20th most dominant Olympian ever. So here we go. She competed during the Cold War era for a now defunct country, Soviet Union. She dominated a sport known for young stars and early retirement. She excelled at both team and individual events. Her record stood unbroken until Michael Phelps came along. It's not Nadia, but hang on to that answer. She excelled at both team and individual events. Her record stood unbroken until Phelps, and she won 18 Olympic medals, the most ever by a female athlete. She secretly coached the Soviet team while still competing. You might know who this is. This is kind of back in the day. It's not Olga Korbut, so this is back in the day. This lady's name was Larissa Latinina. Larissa Latinina. Does that sound familiar to anybody? I don't know if Arena's in the house, but she probably knows. She'll have to watch on replay. Larissa Latinina, Soviet Union. All right, number 19. I think you guys will know this. The USA guy. He made history in Mexico City. This is where the altitude's real high. He competed in a field event where inches matter. His achievement was called the Leap of the Century, and he set a record that lasted over 2 decades. This is the amazing thing. He shattered the long jump world record in 1968 by over 2 feet. Correct. Let's see. It looks like Stewart got it. Looks like I have to go back and check it out. But yes, it looks like Stewart got it. You remember that, Stewart? I think I remember. I think I was maybe a teenager watching this. I can't remember what year that. 68. So I would have only been 10 years old. But I can't remember it. Wasn't this where the U.S. athletes did their Black Power thing? I think it was. But his record was something else. His jump was so unexpected, officials had trouble measuring it. They didn't have it taped that long. Bob Beeman, USA, won the long jump gold by 2 feet. There you go. All right, number 18. I think you know this guy too. Another Amerikanski. Amerikanets. He had a mustache that became part of his legend. He competed before Phelps. He set world records in every event he swam in at one of the Olympics. Correct. It's got it already. Stewart had the 2. He was a star of the 1972 Munich Olympics, and he won 7 gold medals in a single Olympics. His record for most golds in one game stood for over 36 years. So that's not bad. That's what we call dominating your sport at the Olympics. He definitely qualifies at number 18. Mr. Mark Spitz is the correct answer. Amerikanski. Amerikanic. That's right. at the Munich Olympic Games. 7 gold medals. I don't remember, there was something about him being a dentist or something. I can't remember what story. Maybe he later became a dentist. Not sure. I don't know why that's ringing a bell to me. Maybe he did advertisements for a dental business. Maybe that's what I'm remembering. All right, you know this gal. She debuted on the world stage as a teen in the 1970s. Her score was so perfect, the scoreboard couldn't display it. She's known for her grace and precision on bars and beam. She changed the standards for gymnastics globally. Yes. Looks like standing. Stuart, I think you're correct about Mark stealing my shorts. I usually had those really short ones. Let's see, first gymnast to ever score a perfect 10 at the Olympics. We all remember that, don't we? And she earned 7 perfect 10s at the 1976. Wow, time flies when you're having fun. And yes, everybody that said Nadia Comaneci of Romania gymnastics. She earned 7 perfect 10s at the 1976 Olympics. Nadia. There you go. Didn't she later have some, I don't know, dating her coach or something? I don't forget what the story was. Some scandal. All right, I'm gonna have to work on the pronunciation of this next one. A hero in his home country, he's known for endurance. He competed in races that test both speed and strategy. He held world records in the 5,000 meter and 10,000 meter simultaneously. He won Olympic golds in both Athens Olympics and the Beijing Olympics. He is known for the most dominant long-distance runners of all times. No, so Usain Bolt is short. He's a sprinter. This guy's not a sprinter. 5,000 meter and 10,000 meter. And pretty dominant, right? 2 different Olympics. He won the gold in all 4 events. I never knew that, but that's pretty dominant. Any guesses? How soon we all forget about such great performances. This guy's name is Kenan Isa Bekele. 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 From Ethiopia. All right, I stumped you. We'll take that. Let's see about the next one. This one's pretty obscure too. She first competed at the Olympics as a teenager, represented both East Germany and unified Germany. She raced on water and won consistently over decades of time. She competed in 6 different Olympic Games. Well, she must have been an old lady when she competed at the end. She is the most decorated Olympic canoeist with 8 gold medals. There she is, holding all her medals. Like she fished them out of the water. Just the name Olga is a good guess. That's a good guess, but incorrect. This is a German, not a Russian. That sounds like a Russian too, Rob. It's not a Russian. This is a German. A German lady. Competed in 6 different Olympics. Won 8 gold medals and a bunch of silvers and bronzes up there too. Fished them all out of the water. Olivia. No, it's not Olivia. Oh, I stumped you again. This is Birgit Fisher. Birgit Fisher. Look it up. Google it up. All right. You might know this next lady. American. You know, she did some commercials and stuff afterwards. She grew up in East St. Louis and became a collegiate star. She dominated multiple events, not just one. She excelled in high jump, long jump, and all the sprinting events. She still holds the world heptathlon record, which was set in 1988. So heptathlon, that's what the women did instead of the decathlon. They did 5 events. They're 5. Just heptathlon, 5 out of it. You tell me. Widely considered the greatest female all-around track athlete ever. And yes, standing, I guess you had it correct there with only one of the names. And Rob almost has the whole answer correct. Jackie Joyner. And it sounds like Jersey. It sounds like Jersey, but it's not Jersey. Jackie Joyner. Not Jersey. There you go, Rob. Jackie Joyner Kersey. There you go. She also played professional basketball briefly. Yeah, she was quite the athlete. There you go. All right, this guy's interesting. Number 13, dominated. He competed in the early 20th century. So you guys have to go back in time. He wore a stopwatch during races to pace himself. That doesn't sound legal. He's known for calm, tactical running. He earned a certain nickname that we're going to try to get also. So I either need his name or his nickname. He won 9 Olympic gold medals in distance events. So he was a stud. Not Jesse Owens. This guy is not him. Not Jesse Owens. He once won 5 gold medals at a single Olympics in 1924. Not Roger Bannister. Not a bad guess. I'm going to give you the name. His name is Paavo Nurmi, and that's from Finland. Paavo Nurmi. Now, what was his nickname that's well known? His nickname is much more well known than his name, Paavo Nurmi, from Finland. Anybody remember a name relative to running that could be this guy? The Flying Finn. The Flying Finn. I've heard of that. Have you heard of that? I've heard of that. All right. Well, that was kind of fun. Next up. I know we're going through a little hard patch. It'll get easier again. A little hard patch. We got to have a hard patch. She represented a nation that no longer exists. Yeah. She was known for her powerful and efficient strokes. She competed in Seoul in 1988. She won every race she entered that Olympic Games. She's the first woman to win 6 gold medals in a single Olympics. Yes, Roger Bannister was cool. What was that movie? Chariots of the Gods or something like that was kind of about that, right? Yeah. Oh, did you have that one, Doctor? I see you have the answer up there. Maybe it was just a delay. Who knows who this lady is? She won. I think she was. I don't know if she wasn't a swimmer. She was a rower, I think. She won 6 gold medals at a single Olympics. She's from Germany. We're going through the hard patch. This is Kristen Otto from East Germany. She won 6 golds. There you go. All right, you know this guy. He is celebrated with a lightning bolt pose, which we didn't depict here. Famous for a mid-race smile. He smiles in the middle of the race. He holds Olympic records no one has come close to. He dominated both the 100-meter and the 200-meter for years upon years. Yes, correct. You guys all know this one. Pretty good, everybody. Rob might have had it first, but spelled very poorly. Oh, wait, he corrected it. And Standing has it, and Doctor has it, and Stewart has it. He started out as a cricket player. Did you know that? Learn something every day on Quick Bite. And you guys are all correct. Mr. Usain Bolt from Jamaica. Jamaica, man. He's from Jamaica, man. Yeah, he's a fast dude. No doubt. The lightning bolt pose. You guys familiar with the lightning bolt pose? The lightning bolt pose. All right, let's do the top 10. In theory, these are easier, but you never know. You never know. You know, this guy, people forget him, but they shouldn't. He's known for an unusual, upright sprinting form. He wore golden shoes in his most famous race. And he revolutionized the 200-meter and 400-meter sprints. He set Olympic records that stood for decades. And he won 4 Olympic golds and became a sprinting legend. Anybody remember who this is? No, but hang on to that. Hang on to that answer, Stuart. Hang on to that. And Doctor has it. The doctor makes a call. Doctor makes a house call. He was the first man to win both the 200-meter and 400-meter at the same Olympics. And you are correct. It is Mr. Michael Johnson. Michael Johnson, USA Track and Field. There you go. And it was cool that he was, all happy with the flag and stuff after all the bad stuff that happened in 68, right? So that was cool. Michael Johnson. 4 gold medals. Yeah, doctor made a house call. I thought that one might be a little hard. Not that the East German women canoers weren't hard. I think you guys know this guy. He is nicknamed the Flying Tomato, which I have never heard that. He won his first Olympic gold at the age of 19. He's known for pulling off the double McTwist. Double McTwist. He transcended winter sports into pop culture fame. He won 3 Olympic gold medals in the half pipe. And the doctor is Mr. Olympics. Correct. He also had a pro skateboarding career and was mentioned by Tony Hawk. Oh, mentored. Excuse me, not just mentioned. He was mentored by Tony Hawk. And yeah, it's everybody's getting it now, but looks like the doctor probably had it first. The Flying Tomato. Double McTwist. There you go. Shaun White. From the good old USA. There he is. He's number 9. Is there a movie of Shaun White? That sounds cool. Okay, we're down to number 8. She is famous for long fingernails and flashy outfit. And I do kind of remember that now. She combined fashion with record-breaking speed. Her nickname is fairly well known. I'll let you guys guess her nickname too. She set unbroken world records in the 100 meter and 200 meter. So they're still unbroken, I guess. She won 3 Olympic golds in 1988. And there you go. You've got her nickname, and Stuart has her full name. Stuart Samir this time. And Flojo is indeed her nickname. So good job on that. Her 100-meter record-breaking time of 10.49 seconds still stands. Today. There you go. Flojo. I don't know why she's sitting on the ground there in that picture. Oh, she's doing something with her nails. I do remember the nail thing. You remember the weirdest things. Oh, Flojo. There you go. Everybody got it. Almost everybody. All right, number 7. Olympic domination is our category. And this gentleman dominated both sprinting and long jump events. He competed in 4 different Olympic Games. He is known for consistency and athletic elegance. Like that. I guess he did have a style, right? He faced tough competition, but rarely lost. He won 9 Olympic gold medals, including 4 in long jump. I guess you would say that's some domination. Correct. Let's see. Who's got it first? I guess we'll give that to Stuart. Yes, Doctor right behind. And standing. I'm still standing. He was undefeated in the long jump for over a decade. Nobody beat him for 10 years. Running. Wow. Pretty good. Carl Lewis is, of course, correct. USA track and field. Mr. Carl Lewis. All right, we're down to number 6. Can hardly wait. Anticipation. This gentleman is known as the Baltimore Bullet, which I did not know that. And he eats around 12,000 calories a day during training. Can you imagine eating 12,000 calories in a day? I cannot. His dolphin kick is considered unmatched. The dolphin kick. He competed in 5 different Olympic Games. And he does hold the all-time record with 28 Olympic medals, including 23 gold medals, the all-time Olympic domination champion. But only number 6 on our list. Correct. I think Stuart, you had it first. Stuart, standing, Doctor. Michael Phelps, USA. If Phelps were a country, he'd rank in the top 40 for Olympic golds. He's the top 40 country himself of all time. That's a lot of gold medals. 23 gold medals. Wow. Michael Phelps. He had some scandal too. I don't know. Do you think he smoked marijuana or something? That doesn't sound that bad. Oh, maybe he did something else. Not familiar. She dominates freestyle events from 200 meters to 1,500 meters. She broke a world record in her first Olympic final at the age of 15. Age of 15. That sounds unique. She trains with male swimmers to match their pace. She got some muscles in this picture. She has a powerful and consistent stroke rhythm. She holds 7 Olympic gold medals and multiple world records. Correct standing. Yes, you remember her last name. It's hard to spell. Actually, it's easy to spell. It's just like it sounds. Her last name is just like it sounds. Anybody remember her last name? She often wins races by several body lengths. Rare in elite swimming. Domination. Miss Katie Ledecky. 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 Katie Ledecky from the USA. USA's got some swimmers. These Germans used to have some swimmers, but turns out they were all taking heavy-duty steroids, right? So these Germans. All right, number 4. She is known for moves so difficult they're named after her. She competes with unmatched power and precision. She has redefined what's possible in women's gymnastics. She prioritizes mental health on the world stage. Correct. Standing, I think, got this one. You are correct. She has 7 Olympic medals and is considered the most dominant gymnast ever. Oh, really? Well, that's cool. The little gymnast who just won the gold medal. There you go. She's the only female gymnast to land a Yurchenko double pike in competition. Did you know that? She landed a Yurchenko double pike. Simone Biles is, of course, the correct answer from the USA. Okay, let's do the top 3. And number 3 and number 2 are surprising. Good luck. You know your speed skaters? She represents a small country that dominates on ice. She skated to Olympic gold over a span of 16 years. She has won medals in both short and long distance events. She is known for her clutch performances under pressure. She is the only Olympian to win gold at 5 different Olympics. There you go. Everybody's got something. Going for them. Fanny somebody. No, it's not Fanny. No Fanny. Although speed skaters probably have a pretty strong fanny. Fanny Schmeller. That'd be more German. Schmeller. This is Dutch. Netherlands. There's your clue. She's the most decorated Olympic speed skater ever. And her name is Irene Wüst. Irene Wüst. I think I got that right. That was a little obscure for number 3. Here's number 2. So let's stay obscure, but he is dominant. He excels in a sport combining skiing and rifle shooting. I love that sport. Nicknamed the king of the biathlon. He competes with icy nerve and tactical genius. So, if you were to Google that real quickly, the king of the biathlon, you'd probably get it. He's known for longevity and consistency. He is the most decorated Winter Olympian with 13 medals, including 8 gold medals. So he is dominant and longevity. 13 total medals, including 8 golds. He even competed in summer biathlon events for fun, and he won those 2. Anybody remember the guy? You're not going to remember his name. How about the country he's from? What does he look like? What country does he look like he's from? This is where they ski and shoot. This is Ole Eleanor Bjorndalen. Bjorndalen from Norway. Ole Eleanor Bjorndalen from Norway. Biathlete. All right. Now you guys do know this. Number 1 with a bullet. Most dominant Olympian. He competed under intense political pressure. He defied racist ideologies on a global stage. He won over a hostile crowd through sheer talent. He became a symbol of resistance and hope. Correct. I think Stewart got it first. Standing doctor. He won 4 gold medals at that 1936 Berlin Olympics. There he is. He's like 2 feet above the, what do you call those things? Hurdles. His triumph embarrassed Adolf Hitler and became a turning point in sports and civil rights history. Mr. Jesse Owens. Jesse Owens, USA. All right, well, I know a few of those were a little obscure. So, hard to know those. Hard to know those unless you are an Olympic geek. If you're an Olympic geek, you might have had them. I don't know, 50-50? 60% maybe?